Welcome to this lesson where we will finish the work on recent projects with designing recent projects extra information. Now we're going to only design this extra information panel for one photo shoot, that is this national park photo shoot, for time-saving reasons, but as you will see later on when we will code it, the styling for every single one of them will be the same. So let's start. Let's open up Project Park and let's group these layers real quick. Select all of these layers inside Project Park group. Let's call them Project Visible, and let's create new layer, group it, and let's call it Project Extra Info. Let's zoom in, select rectangle tool, click somewhere here. Let's place images in. We will have 6 images right here. From this made up photo shoot, 230 pixels will be the width and 170 will be the height of it. Press OK. Let's change the background color. OK, move it into this place. Go to File. Let's place that image in. First image will be this one. Move it into place. Let's resize it. I think it will be OK. Let's clip it by holding Alt and clicking in between those two layers. Let's select both of these, group them. We'll call this group Extra Info Images, and let's head into this group, and this will be IMG for image. With this group image selected, let's press Ctrl J to duplicate this layer, move it here, go into it. Let's delete this image, place in the next one. It actually doesn't matter which one you place as long as they are different, so you see the difference. So let's resize this image. Okay, let's clip it. Press Ctrl J again. Move it into this place right here, right up against that image. Again, let's delete this one and place in the new one. This will be the next one. Let's resize it. Okay, clip it. I think it will be okay. Let's again Ctrl J. Let's duplicate it. We'll zoom in to make sure it's in the right place. Can zoom out, open up this group, delete this image, place in the new one. Okay. Clip it. Let's again duplicate it. Move it into the right place. Sorry for that. Open up this group, delete previous image. Next one was this one right here. Okay. Let's again resize it. I know it's a tedious process. You don't have to work along with me. You can just fast forward it, but now we have come to the last image. So let's move it into the right place. Delete this one, place in the new one, resize it, okay, clip it, and that's it for images. Now here we will also have some information about this photo shoot. So these will be extra info images. So let's create new layer and group it, and let's call it Project Info. Okay, here we'll have a background, so let's select rectangle tool, click it here. Width for it will be 510 pixels and the height will be 340. Okay, so we need to change the background color. Select this green color right here from Style Guide, double click on this thumbnail, paste it in. Let's zoom in to make sure it's in the right place. Yes, Control 1 to zoom out. This will be called BG. Okay, create new layer. Now let's go to File, Place, and place in the icons. First one was this icon right here. Let's move it into place. The height for it will be about 30 pixels, so press OK. Move it here at this guide because the space in between this left side will be 100 pixels, so we need to move it right up against the second guide. Let's double click on it, select color overlay, and the color for it will be that light gray color, E0, E0, E0. Okay, Okay, now let's create new layer. Again, here we'll have some text, and let's have a look at this information sheet, what text we had there. So this is photos taken. We can copy this text, press T on our keyboard. Let's change these settings. Right here we will have the same Lotto font family. Weight will be regular and font size will be 14 pixels, and the color will be the same, light gray color. So let's click here and paste it in, select entire text, and let's turn all of these letters to uppercase. Press enter on our keyboard. Switch to move tool by pressing V on our keyboard, Ctrl J to duplicate it. Also we'll change settings. We will bump up the size to 16 pixels and the color will be white for this one. Press OK, and we'll also need to change the text. So photos taken, we'll write some random number, 203 photos. Okay, also here we have colon, so colon, enter. Now let's move them into the right place. So let's group these two text layers, group them, and let's call them extra info text for now. Let's group also these two together and let's call them extra info block. Well, just extra info block. Okay, let's open up this group, zoom in a bit, open up these two text layers, sorry for that, and let's align these layers to the left edge, and let's nudge it right up against this icon so the top sides of both of these are at the same place, and the space in between those two will be 30 pixels. So again, by holding shift 3 times, let's move it 30 pixels. Now let's move this whole extra info block, this is the extra info block, to the top of this right here, and let's move it 40 pixels down. So 1 2 3 4, let me see it. Oh, maybe make it 60, 50, 60. Let's zoom out again by selecting this extra info block. Let's duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J on our keyboard, and let's change the icon first. So let's delete this icon, go to image, place. The next image was how was it called? Time spent. Place this time image. Reduce its dimensions. The height was 30 pixels. Okay, let's double click on this icon right here and change the color of it to the same light gray. Okay, and let's move this icon out of this group right here because this is the text group, and let's zoom in and align these two. So select this text layer and nudge it right up against that icon and move it again 1 2 3 30 pixels to the right. And this text said, let's have a look at it. Yes, time spent. Copy it, paste it. Okay, and time spent was, let's say, 10 hours. Okay, now select this entire information block. Let's again nudge it right up against the top information block and move it 60 pixels down. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Zoom out. Now let's again duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J. Let's change the icon of it. Let's go to File, Place, and this was the last icon for it, and the height was, as for the others, 30 pixels. Okay, move it here somewhere, double click on this layer, and let's use the same light gray color. Okay, I will zoom in. Let's change the text. So the last one was location. Copy it, paste it in. Okay, and for location, let's try California, United States of America. Okay, because it doesn't matter, just a dummy text for us. Again, let's nudge it right up against it, move it 30 pixels, select entire block, nudge it right up against the top group right here, and move it again 1 2 3 4 5 6 60 pixels. Let's zoom out, have a look at it, turn the guides off, zoom out. I think it's looking very good, but there are a few things that we need to fix. Is first of all, here when we will open the extra information, this text will change to less, and you can target this, for example, layer by holding Alt and right clicking on it. As you can see, it selects it, and we'll call less. Okay, select both of these layers and align vertical and horizontal centers. We can close it. And one more thing we have to fix is, as you can see, the background isn't where it's supposed to be. It should be here. So let's again Alt and right click on it. As you can see, it selects it. Control H to turn the guides on, and we can place a guide at the bottom for recent projects. Let's zoom in to place the guide at the right position. Control 1, let's zoom out, and with this recent projects BG layer selected, press Control T on your keyboard to transform it, and let's bump up the height to this guide. Press enter. Let's again zoom out, have a last look how everything looks. Yeah, I think everything is looking as it should, and that will be it for this lesson. In the next lesson, we will continue the work on our website, and actually we will finish the work on our website with designing Contact Us section. See you there.